Hey loves, how's it going? I'm going to be doing a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Everything may not resonate for you. I'm going to begin with the 4 cards. The first card is your general overall energy for all those watching. Okay, the King of Swords. It came out in reverse, but I'm taking all uprights right now. So the King of Swords is having a direct plan, being straight out, being forward. There's communication coming out towards a goal, some sort of achievement that you have in place, really getting clear on where it is you want to go, getting clear on the next steps. That is the energy I feel for the week ahead from February 28th to March 7th, 2022. Now, usually I don't usually put dates, but for some reason I just did. So this is for the week ahead. Now let's see what it is that you are not seeing for the week ahead for those watching and resonating. The 7 of Wands. This is something that you're going to have to protect. This is something that you're going to have to guard. Kind of keep it close to yourself, in the sense of not telling too many people, because so many outside influences will deter or prolong the progress, prolong the plan, I'm feeling. Because then you're going to be listening to other people's opinions of how you should go about it, of how it should be done. So really sticking to your plan, getting clear. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, if I did not mention that before. And you're beginning to see the fruits of your labor, but you're really getting a plan in place and articulating the next step for success. And this is something that you're really gonna have to defend. This is something that you're really gonna have to put the effort, put in the work. What is the advice for the week ahead, those watching? The 9 of Swords. So because this is in the advice, I feel that your spirit guides, guardian angels, loving and supportive ancestors, because some ancestors are not loving and supportive. The 9 of Swords is really saying that they're helping you clear your mind, that there's some sort of peace that is coming, that your anxious thoughts are what is holding you back. It's really keeping you up at night. You're uncertain. Something about a quilt, something about a blanket, take that how it resonates. It's just coming up. I know that might be weird or odd or completely random, but that's kind of standing out for me. Maybe that you were being comforted in this time. To rest assured, what is the outcome of this spread? That was the 8 of Pentacles, putting in the work, the effort, the 6 of Cups. So this is something that is from your past life, something that you had started some time ago that is coming up again for you to continue, for you to begin, for you to set in place the next step of your progress. And underneath, the Lovers, Gemini energy. So this is a choice that you have to make. A choice that is really going to ask of you to really stand your ground, to stand in your purpose. And as you do so, and you take the necessary steps forward, you will be bringing peace of mind and clarity to this situation. Because this is something that you have mastered in a past life, something that you have began, say even, I'm going to get clarifying cards on that as well, but say even something as far as like say 6 months ago that you began, and you were being asked to continue or to take a look at what you've been manifesting. Please clarify and confirm the King of Swords for the overall energy. Yeah, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is really taking action. The King of Swords is having a plan, is having the clarity. Now the King of Wands is putting that plan into action. It's becoming a leader, is knowing where you are going. You're able to see where you are going this week with the energy coming through, that this plan that you had in the past, or that you've been working on for about 6 months, I want to say 6 to 7 months, that is really something that you've been working on, standing your ground on, and that you are becoming of, is really going to put into action this week. Please clarify and confirm the Seven of Wands. Scorpio energy. Death. So there's a transformation. Exactly. So something that you've been working on, there's a transformation in the plan, in the goal, something that you have to keep defending, something that you had to stand your ground on. And there's a new beginning, because through a death, there's always a rebirth, right? Through an ending, there's always a new start, a new way of seeing things, of doing things. Now you're putting in the action. Perhaps you have been putting in the time, the effort, standing your ground, creating that space to put in the plan, to create that plan. Now you are being asked this week ahead is to really put in that action, that Scorpio going deep, understanding, your plan, understanding why certain things had to happen, why perhaps there were even delays, why certain things had to end in order for you to finally begin this plan that you have been working on. Please clarify and confirm the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, Earth energy. Pentacles, slow, steady, creating a stable foundation that's going to really bring in some peace of mind. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that finishes the cross line, that finishes what they have started through persistence, through courage, and being stable enough, taking that one foot, like trolleying, like a horse trollops, it's one in front of the other, and it's taking its time. That is going to bring in this peace of mind, this stability. That is the advice. One foot in front of the other. It's time to take action, and you don't have to go at full speed, but you really have to put in the work, put in the effort, take the time to put in the action towards your plan now. Please clarify the Six of Cups for the outcome. Page of Wands. Yeah, exactly. So this is a divine spark of inspiration. Now you are being called to create, to take action. And underneath the Seven of Swords, there could have been some sort of self-sabotaging behavior. Sorry for the glare. Self-sabotaging behaviors where you were procrastinating, I feel. But now it's coming back around where you're getting that spark, you're getting that passion, that lust, that childlike adventure, curiosity again for something that you were creating in the past. And you really had to put an end, because this is something that you're not seeing. You had to put an end of being so guarded towards it, or not sharing it, not believing in yourself. Because this is the Seven of Wands, is being on guard, really standing up for what you believe in. Perhaps there had to be an ending because you weren't believing in it. So now there's a new birth, a new spark that's going to be taking action and bringing you to stable grounds. Beautiful energy. I could stay on this energy for a little longer, but these little clips only allow so many minutes. So with that being said, I'm going to leave the tarot reading there, and I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you for any additional guidance and advice for whoever's resonating with this video. And sometimes it's hard to put action towards a plan, because it's the fear of failure here. It's the fear of the shouldas, the wouldas, the what ifs. you know, and it's really asking you to, this is the advice, the guidance in this section here, is to take steady steps forward towards this plan, because you're showing up as the king of swords and the king of wands. The king of swords is someone who is very direct, very well spoken, a clear communicator who has a clear plan. And the king of wands is someone who is a leader, who takes action, who puts that plan into action. I really feel like you're being called to believe in yourself more. For whoever's watching and resonating with this video. Okay. Any additional guidance and advice for those watching and resonating with this video? Okay, so we have 2. So we have the full moon, completion, culmination. So again, that just confirms and clarifies that something from the past that you have been working on, some sort of plan to move forward, something that you've been really defending, perhaps you're finding a new way of going about it, but it's going to take slow and steady steps to see the completion, to see the fruits of your labor, to really see the birthing of this new idea. And then we have violet, spirituality, wisdom, humility. And I'm going to read this one, the message for this. Perhaps you had to go through a cycle, a culmination. You had to go through a cycle of understanding your worth before putting this plan into action. This card is here to remind you of the wisdom of humility on your spiritual path. All gifts are given equally and without discrimination. Violet represents the blending of the red root and the blue third eye chakras, which suggests that a balance of passion and calm is needed now. This card has come to help you keep a balanced perspective with respect to the practical and spiritual aspects of life. And that's the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Additional meanings. Archangel Sandalphon, Jeremiah, Michael, and Raziel are associated with this symbol. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing any of the archangel names. It would be beneficial for you to study and meditate on spiritual laws and beliefs. Wear or focus on the color violet if you're feeling depressed, socially isolated, or blocked. Place violet items on your bed to stimulate dream activity. And with that being said, also have a journal beside your bed. So when you wake up, you're able to write down your dreams, because then you will be able to look back and really use that as a guide, because those are your spirit guides, sometimes communicating with you through your dream state. And my left hand is also itchy, so there may be some sort of investment that's coming through that's really going to help bring in some sort of stability, clarity, and peace of mind for you moving forward. I'm going to leave that there. I hope that you have gotten some sort of guidance and clarity through this message. And I am wishing you good health, peace, and above all, self-love. Stay well.